Hey, how's it going? So back with another video, of course. Got a couple of new releases that have actually been released today by 88 Films on their Slasher Classics collection line. I'm going to be unboxing those. I might not do POV, I might just do the video one take like this. So some recent pickups, couple of bits and bobs. It's not all actually Blu-rays or 4Ks. There is a couple of other things in this video I want to show. One being that in the background. That's my new Friday the 13th Jason clock. My Ghostface screen clock that I bought off Etsy happened to break and sort of fell apart, unfortunately. I do like picking up those type of things because it was from a more like independent seller who I assume makes them, but it just didn't last. So I bought an official like Friday the 13th kind of manufactured clock, and it's really cool actually. You can see it like sort of there. It's really nice. One of my first recent pickups is the new Nosferatu, Robert Eggers, the big one from this January. It was on the cinema. I missed out on the cinema. I didn't actually go and watch it, but I've just sat down recently and watched the movie. Looked good in 4K, you know, good new 4K movie on disc, physical media. Great, like interesting cast as well. You've got Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise in It Chapters 1 and 2, the remakes, as Count Orlok. You have Nicholas Hoult from stuff like About a Boy and things like that. Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter, she's in it. And Willem Dafoe, who plays the professor, is it? Who's, again, such a good character actor, William Dafoe. Really interesting guy to watch. He was great in Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse as well. So obviously Eggers likes casting him in these films because he's a fantastic character actor. One of the best out there. I'm just mesmerised by him every time he's on screen. I can just watch him go mad and just perform these characters to great effect. I thought the film looked really good. I think it's a little bit style over substance. The story was serviceable, not exactly the most interesting story to get into. It just tells the story of Nosferatu, but let's take into account this new 2024 rendition from Robert Eggers is actually based on a early 1900s silent German movie of the same name, Nosferatu, which is a very good film, but it's all visual. This one, I'd say, again, it does have a story. It's just more on the style over substance. Looks fantastic. Really good sets. Great looking buildings, you know, great period piece from, it's set in the early 1800s, like the 1830s or 20s or something, can't quite remember. But Nosferatu himself, Count Orlok, looked fantastic, played by Bill Skarsgård, another great character actor. Just like Willem Dafoe, he can play any of these strange characters and really gives it some oomph and its all and really hams it up and puts into the performance. Fantastic actor, Bill Skarsgård. Seen him in a few films now and I think he's really good. He can play like a kind of more grounded, like simpler character, but he can also play these outrageous kind of like, you know, hammed up, like eccentric kind of characters. Yeah, really good movie, very eerie. Like I said, the period piece stuff looked good. It looks like it's from that decade, you know, that era or however you want to pronounce it. We'll say era. But yeah, Nicholas Holt's good in it as well. Not seen him in that much. He was in Renfield. He plays a good part, but it's very eerie, like dark and, you know, all about the atmosphere. A lot of pathos in this one. Yeah, very atmospheric, Nosferatu. There's a look at the new 4K. Just a kind of studio release. I didn't get the steelbook. I just picked up the bare bones kind of studio release. Comes with a nice slip cover. There you go, Nosferatu. So we've got these two new 88 releases to look at. I've watched one of them before. I've never owned it. First time owning them on physical media for me. Another pickup as well, just a quick one, is I didn't get the 4K because I was going to wait and pick this one up in a sale, or perhaps wait till inevitably a boutique label releases it, perhaps a Second Sight in the future. I could see Second Sight doing this, but great film anyway. Watched it last year on streaming from Mubi or Mubi. Thought it's fantastic, so I decided to get the substance. This is the Blu-ray edition. I'm happy with this until Second Sight or somebody, one of the big boutique labels, puts out 4K, then I'll grab it on 4K. But thought I'd grab the Blu-ray as I've already seen it. Awesome movie, great body horror, best film from last year, I thought. So let's take a look at these new releases. So there's two here, both released today. We have Incubus, or The Incubus, and Wacko. So let's open these. I've seen Incubus before, good sort of 80s horror. It's definitely an 80s one. I'm just trying to find the date. 81. You know, it's A quiet New England town becomes the site of a grisly murder and assault, leaving a young man dead and his girlfriend in critical condition. Head surgeon and medical examiner at the local hospital senses something isn't quite normal about the attacker, but barely a day later, another woman is savagely assaulted and killed. With the realisation that a maniac is on the loose, Sam, with the help of Police Chief Hank Walden and newspaper columnist Laura Kincaid, must unravel the mystery before additional murders occur, all while unaware that Sam's own daughter Jenny might be the next victim on the list. So you've got this kind of weird like entity kind of like taking human form, going around killing people. Really good one, Incubus. I have seen it before. I have the digital version on iTunes. There was a Vinegar Syndrome release from a while ago. I've decided to grab this 88 because I thought it was a good 80s horror. And I don't get every single one on the Slasher Classics line, but I think they're doing some good stuff lately, like Dark Night of the Scarecrow and Funeral Home and stuff like that. So this is what it looks like. You got a nice like slip, nice solid second sight slip. Not many extras really. You've got high definition Blu-ray presentation, 1080p, limited edition booklet, Mortal Dangers by Andrew Cardino, and audio commentary by David Flint, trailer and reversible sleeve. There you go. There's a look at the cover. There's a look at the back. I don't think I'll go POV, guys, because I just want to kind of crack on and show my, you know, like do a good video like this. Same art again, it'll have reversible. I may reverse it. I know what the reversible art looks like. There's a look at the disc and the booklet. We will pop the booklet. Very thin booklet at 11 pages, but I did like this one. A good like kind of demonic like movie, you know, about this crazed entity like sort of going around being responsible for the murder of young women and men. It's really good. There's a look at the booklet. Not many pages in the book. There you go. There's a look at that. But a nice edition nonetheless. So the reversible art isn't that interesting really. It kind of looks like that. I'll show you guys quickly. That's the reversible art. Like that. So not the most interesting really. I may flip it though because the slipcover has the new one, and you know what, sometimes it's good to have the best of both worlds, as I say, and just flip it, you know, see what it looks like. But I'm looking forward to watching this one again. I did watch it last year when I downloaded it on Apple, so I'll probably leave it a little bit, but I just wanted to own it because I know the Vinegar Syndrome release is long out of print and goes for kind of like silly money on eBay and stuff, and I thought, yeah, I'll definitely pick this one up. I'm going to flip it just for the sake of flipping it. It's not the best alternative art, but at least it's something a bit different from the slipcover, and that's what it looks like. So you have the dreams, the nightmares, the desires, the fears, the mystery, the revelation, the warning, the incubus. Here is the destroyer. That's what it says there, and then you have that on the back. Pop your slip back on. Good film though, if you like your sort of late 70s, I know it's from 81, but if you like your kind of 70s, 80s, you know, like old school kind of slasher, horror, it's good stuff. I like the Incubus. I thought it was a good one when I did watch it. I need to watch this new Blu-ray though. Second up is Wacko. I've heard of this before. I think there's a Vinegar Syndrome release or something that's probably out of print, but I wanted to pick this one up because it looks like a crazy fun time. Quite mad, bit eccentric, wacky characters. I mean, on the back it even has a lady with whipped cream on her boobs. You don't see any nipple. It's all like covered with whipped cream, but I'll just unseal this. This will go on soon. I'll put it in my watch pile. Looks all good. Might be a load of rubbish. Like, who knows? We never know, do we, really? Could be really cool. Could be a load of rubbish. There's a look at the cover. You got Wacko. At last! A motion picture made by, for, and about people just like you. Who, what, me? I'm a wacko, I'm a weirdo. It's made for me. I am rather weird, I suppose. So you have the, like that. This is region B. So it's a region B locked. It has that symbol there. It is a Blu-ray, 87 minutes, and it is from 1982. So a year later than Incubus. So very close to the releasing of these films. Again, not many special features, but a lovely edition nonetheless. You get a nice thick 88 film slip cover. You have the artwork again underneath there. Comes with a booklet. That's the artwork I've seen previously. That one. You have your disc, Wacko with a pair of legs and then some guy's butt like that. It has alternative art. Oh, I like the alternative art. So let me flip it and I'll show you guys the alternative artwork. Just pop that in there. In you go. Here we are. Right. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a particular good mood today. So that goes there like that. There we are. So I flip the artwork. You have that lovely artwork there, like that, with the pumpkin guy on. There's a look at the back. This one, as we said, is region B. I just want to line it up a little bit better because I like to keep my releases nice. A little bit fussy. Looking forward to Wacko though. Here's the booklet, another thin slasher classics collection book. It amounts to about 15 pages. So you have that, some write-ups, you know, just a bit of text and information on the movie, a couple of posters and pictures. That's a cool looking one. You have that and another. Wacko. Hack-O-Lantern's a fun film too. I don't know if it will resemble that in any shape or manner, but that was a fun one. Just a low-budget one I watched on Shudder from the 80s. Some shots and stuff. And some text. Smells great too. Fresh book. You know that fresh book smell. So you got your nice alternative original theatrical poster. Pop it on. You've got the new artwork or whatever. I assume it's a new one. Wacko. They're your two new releases. Just come out from 88 Films today. Wacko and the Incubus. Nosferatu was also out today. I managed to receive it at the weekend. So I also have a couple more things to show. One is a book. One is a Holy Grail kind of Blu-ray box set. It's a Holy Grail to me. It's not out of print. It's actually still in print. It's just it went for about £90 and I decided to pass up on it as there was a lot of other releases out at that period of time, which I was more dedicated to purchasing. So what I did is I waited and it dropped £30 and I picked it for £63, and that is Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. It has been out since January 2024, so it's been out just over a year. I finally picked it up. Beautiful edition. You know, it's got all of that, loads of films. It's like, how many films? About 11 films, 6 discs in separate Amaray cases. So you've got six discs. And I'm going to open it up and show you guys. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but I decided to pick that one up because I thought it looked so nice. Bit of a holy grail for me. Like I say, not out of print or anything. It's still in print. It's just it dropped £30. I got this 11 films for £60 off Arrow. Beautiful set. It looks gorgeous as well. It's also a top opener, kind of in the vein of Vinegar Syndrome style of packaging. Awesome. Let's have a quick look. I'll try and wrap the video up, guys. Like I say, a couple more things to show, including this Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe box set. So we will get in here and we'll have a good look. So just taking the wrapper off. Comes off nice and easy. You get that. You've got your J card around it. Beautiful set. Hardbound. Limited edition. This will be out of print at some point. And then the top comes off like... I might need to... Yeah. So on the other side, you have the same thing again, like that. Once the J card's been removed, take the top off. You've got all your discs inside and your lovely book. So that's how it looks when the top's off. All your discs inside like so. And I would just do a quick run through of everything in the set. So we'll make this as quick as possible. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it anyway. We have that one. At midnight, I'll take your soul. The night I'll possess your corpse. The Awakening of the Beast. I think some of them are subtitles as well, like they're foreign films, but cool. I'm interested in diving into the world of Coffin Joe. When the Gods Fall Asleep. That's a cool looking one. Hellish Flesh. I'm sure there's some great imagery in these movies. And this one has fantastic artwork, and that is Embodiment of Evil, which I have a singular release of, but I'm glad I've got this one. This is one of his more modern films, or modern films featuring this Coffin Joe character, who, if I'm honest, I actually don't know that much about. This is a discovery set for me. It's one of them sets where I want to dive into the whole filmography, take a look at this character and whatnot. Don't know too much about it. Bit of a blind buy. It's just I wanted to get it when it was released in January 2024. Too much out at the time for me to purchase it, so I left it, and I've just got it for £60. Comes with a double-sided poster. Very, very nice. With the box art on like that. Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. Big ass poster, and then you've got that awesome artwork on the back. Almost like he's holding up a Freddy Krueger claw. Cool. And you get this beautiful looking book as well. Coffin Joe Against the World. Nice perfect bound book. Really cool looking thing. I'll give you a little flick through. So it's just full of text and images. Very interesting. See if I can land on something a bit more. Don't need to show the whole book. It's quite a thick one. Quite a long one. And this is 91 pages or so. Yeah, beautiful set. Really happy to add this to the collection. Like I say, I've only watched a couple of Coffin Joe movies on Shudder, but I'm looking forward to diving into this set and this discography and see what Coffin Joe is all about. So put that on right. Did I get it right? Yeah. Beautiful set. Love that. And the last thing I just want to show in this video very quickly, I picked up a book that was released last August from one of my favourite storytellers. I listen to a lot of podcasts on Spotify and a lot of creepy stories and not exactly creepy pastas. I used to listen to quite a fair bit of creepy pastas. These are kind of, this guy does like narrates stories viewers and listeners write in. And he narrates them, and he does like dogmen stories, werewolf stories, all kinds of creatures, ghostly things. And that's Darkness Prevails. And I picked up his book, Freaky Folklore, which was out last summer, I think, at the end of the summer, August time. But I've waited for it to go down a little bit, and I got it at a really good price off Amazon. It's a beautiful hardbound book by the Darkness Prevails himself, who does the Unexplained Encounters podcast of stories, and his own, and Darkness Prevails, you know, does a few audio stories. Really good. I'll just give you a quick flick through. It's Freaky Folklore. It's different creatures and tales about them from around the world, and that's kind of what it looks like. Beautiful book though. Got it for about $12.99 off Amazon. Bargain, considering how well put together the book actually is. Beautiful thing. And that's all my pickups anyway. A couple of, like I said, I just wanted to show a few latest things. Main releases today that have come out are Nosferatu, just been released today, Wacko on 88 Films / Classics, and the Incubus. So thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, give me a comment, say what you like. I don't mind. I'm pretty easygoing if you haven't already realised that. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next video. I'll be back later in the week with some more physical media content. Not too sure what I'm doing yet, but I will prep something and get it out there for you guys to watch. Thanks for subscribing, all the new subscribers. Thanks so much, really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.